Growing up hip hop. So one of the first things we see, or at least what I see, is Egypt. Egypt is going to Pepper, who has blue eyes and blue or hazel. Um, she's going to her mama Pepper, and she is telling her, they talking a little bit, kind of beating around the bush, talking about whatever. And all of a sudden, um, Egypt spills the news to Pepper that her and Sam is gonna elope. Pepper, she's trying to keep her composure. She got back up, took another shot of Henny or whatever she was drinking. She's really kind of like, what is going on? This is a lot. I can only imagine what she is going through, in her mind. But she was like, yo, we done did all this. We done fought for you, etc. You said that you wanted a big wedding, etc. But now you're just going to settle for this. And she can't really say nothing. Except for, I mean, it is what it is. What did she say to somehow or another it got on the whole thing of Pepper not really being there as a mom for her because she was out on the road, and she was just deflecting pretty much and just trying to take some of the heat off of her back. But I was just like, girl, we see you, Miss Egypt, child. It was like a mess. Um, Pepper didn't know what to do. So the first thing she did was she called her sister. This is why. This makes me think why I don't get in my in arguments. I don't get in the arguments with my mom and aunties because those are her sisters, and they knew each other before I was even thought of. So they have a different relationship. So I just don't get into it. They're gonna be back friends in a day or two, child. Call the first person that she called, one of the people that she had an issue with, which was her sister, Maureen, which is Titi's mama. That was the first person she called and told the news that Egypt is eloping. She was like, child, Maureen was like, look, child, this another wedding you ain't invited to. I screamed. But Pepper, she just don't know what to do. It's been a lot with Egypt and Sam already. And the whole court case thing, and Egypt, this is all Egypt's idea. She wants to just hurry up and marry Samuel. I was like, Lord have mercy. Um, what we see. So we see Tretch and his wife in Egypt and Sam. Sam in Egypt is in the studio. Tretch and his wife comes in. Tretch's wife takes Egypt outside to have a conversation. Oh, Lazy Bone was there too. High as a kite, I'm sure. Allegedly. But every time I see Lazy Bone, he just looks like he's floating. Um, this is, don't nobody know this, but it's Sam Jobs to tell Tretch that they getting ready to get married, and then it's Egypt's job. Well, she already told her mama, and then she told her stepmom. Oh, some of my eye. So a child, Tretch, he was just looking. He was like, "Look, I just don't know." He was like, "Look, but what happened last time? It can't happen again. That's my daughter. I know this your son, bringing it back to Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, with Mama Pam Bentley. I know this your son. I know this your daughter, but that's my son. It's just the opposite in this situation. I know this your son, but that's my daughter." That's what Tretch said, and this can't happen again. It's my baby girl, giving him a warning, child. I thought Tretch was gonna beat him up, but I'm glad he didn't. A long time ago, apparently Sam asked for Egypt's hands in marriage, and Tretch even said that's fine back then. He said the answer is the same. I was like, Tretch, are you high? You and Lazy Bone been swapping ganja? Because I'm just really trying to, whatever. Listen, when a young woman is in love, there is absolutely nothing that you can tell her. Nothing. And it's the case in this particular case. Cut to something different. Sequoia. We haven't seen Sequoia in a while. Sequoia, she met up with Denise, which is JoJo's wife. They had a conversation because, of how everything happened last time, Sequoia being messy. Um, since then, Sequoia has been trying to turn over a new leaf, and she has been trying to just get along with everybody and, whatever. Minus that Savannah. Even Cree has kind of sort of came along a little bit. But that Savannah is just, I don't know, Savannah J, Stevie J's daughter. I just don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, Sequoia and Denise went out to eat, and it was a nice situation. Sequoia, she apologized to her. Um, Denise is just like, I just can't believe that happened because normally I don't get out of character. I'm cool as hell, but Denise was ready to box that day. And they're both moms, and they was able to bond and have a nice enough moment. Just being real grown about it. We appreciate that. Easy E, little Easy E, he decided to have a party for his dad. Corrupt was there. Y'all know Corrupt. DJ Yellow was there. They was all part of the NWA and the whole era and all that good stuff. And so LA rappers and stuff. Lazy Bone wasn't there, was he? I didn't see Lazy Bone. He was probably too high to move. Bless his heart. But the entire cast came pretty much. The entire cast came, minus Angela, Denise. Who else wasn't there? Egypt Sam, Tretch. But just about everybody was there. But everybody's like, everybody had somebody that'll represent them. So like, let's say if a husband couldn't make it, the wife showed up. Or let's say if Egypt them couldn't make it, Pepper showed up. Pepper, her brother. So, it was just, it was that moment. Let's see. Everybody came. They looked nice. Cree actually came. Cree's body is, my God. My God, that's a woman. Cree came, and, Sequoia, her and Sequoia, actually, they were standing beside each other, I think, at one point, but, it was a situation where neither one of them wanted to speak. Actually, Cree, Sequoia's mom, was talking. She was like, I would love for y'all to get together. Sequoia's mom, Tiny, she's all about peace and stuff, and I appreciate that. But Sequoia said, I'm just not ready. What Sequoia peeped, I think, was the same thing I peeped. Cree came in petty. She was smiling and grinning from ear to ear, but it was a fake and phony situation. At least that's what I got from it. And Sequoia picked up on that. She was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to be bothered. Mom was like, no, we need to get together and do this. And she was like, I'm cool on that. We'll need to get together and do nothing. So, they didn't. But Cree actually did have a conversation with TT. She actually admitted to some things. She apologized, and they were able to move on and have a moment. So, that was sweet. And it was nice seeing all those legends in the room together at Little Eazy-E's shindig, representing his father, Big Eazy. Shouts out to Eazy. So finally we get to this whole wedding thing with Egypt and Sam. Pepper arrived late. Tretch and his wife was already there. She just didn't know what to do. They was conversing with Pepper, telling her that basically you need to go on in there and be with your daughter. She don't want to get married to him without your blessing, and you just need to go in there. And so she decided to go to the back. She saw Egypt, and they hugged and stuff, and Pepper, in real life, Pepper made her get a prenup good. And, so hopefully is everything works out. She had on this dress, it was too long. Sam didn't dress up worth a damn. They came out, I didn't really care for a dress either, but whatever, at least she tried. Sam, they ain't have no tucks or nothing in the back. You little, you can fit anything they have, I'm sure. So, I don't understand whatever. So, Tretch also did not walk her down the aisle, which was weird. But So they get there and they exchange vows, and it's a partridge in a pear tree, child. I'm saying, Lord have mercy. I just hope everything works out. I genuinely hope everything works out for Sam and Egypt. I hope that Sam don't have to go to jail. Hope that Sam fully matures and be the best version of himself that he can be for her and for himself. And the same with Egypt. I hope that prenup is tight. Tight, honey, tight. And I'm not saying to say I'm gonna try to take her money or do her wrong. No, I hope he doesn't. I don't think he's gonna do that. But all I'm saying is, you never know. You have to prepare for the worst. So just in case the worst do come, yes, it will still hurt. Yes, you will be badly bruised, but you will not be broken. And what hurts the worst is to have your heart broken, and to waste your time, and for you to actually be broke in your pocketbooks. The most hurtful. I could deal with the other two, but my pocketbook. You gonna take my little bit of money? No. Y'all stay tuned. I have many more reviews coming up, from the Bad Boys Club to uh Marriage Boot Camp Love Hip Hop Edition. Um what else am I reviewing? Oh Lord, it's on top of my head. What, Mama June coming soon? Drag Race. Y'all just stay tuned. Just stay tuned and keep watching my channel and keep watching my community tab. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell if you haven't already, to be notified. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this show with me. I love you guys so much. More to come. It's a process. Everything is a process, and it's a lot going on in my life. And child, I'm gonna do a live one day, and I'm just gonna rant, and I'm just gonna talk and just spill my heart out to you guys, because it is a lot with me and family. Anyway, with that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinswar on Instagram and Twitter. At Iskinswar89 on Snapchat. Chess King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.